Few have been able to slow Luka down this series. Paul George has defended him the most of any Clippers player, but Luka has shot 50% against him. Kawhi Leonard, meanwhile, has been more effective, holding Luka well under a point per play. Mike Wilbon and Kendrick Perkins back with me. Perk, I was going to ask why can't Kawhi or PG stop Luka, but Kawhi apparently is doing a decent enough job. So here's a better question. Why won't he defend Luka more than he's been defending him?
Yeah, and I don't have an answer for you. Look, we're talking about a Kawhi Leonard that is a two-time Defensive Player of the Year, right? He earned his stripes by hanging his hats on the defensive end and gradually worked on his offense. But it's been so bad, not only for Kawhi, but it's been bad for Paul George. And it got even worse for Pat Bev when you know Luka is killing so much that he can't even bring value to the court. And we talking about a guy who made his way in the league and established himself in the league on the defensive end. Kawhi Leonard has to exert so much energy on the offensive end that he can't exert that too much energy on the defensive end chasing around Luka.
Wilbon, I'll go to you. Are you surprised by Luka's dominance in this series? He's averaging 35, 9, and 8. I'm shocked. What about you?
I am. Stephen A., I'm very surprised for this reason. Okay, we just isolated talking about Kawhi defensively on Luka. How about Paul George? How many years have we heard Paul George is one of the elite defenders in the league? I don't want to let Paul off the hook that easily. They got two guys. They've got two guys. But you know what was interesting? We saw them get burned a little bit last year by Devin Booker in the bubble. Now we're seeing this with Luka. He's too big and strong and skilled. Jeff Van Gundy just told us that, Stephen A. That's what he's got. Smaller defenders have no chance. And so far, guys his own size aren't faring very well either. So this becomes just like Perk said. There's no answer. Apparently, he is just better than they are right now. And unless they do something about it tonight, they're going to go out of this season with that being the only conclusion.
I'm with you, Wilbon, but what I'm saying is this. I can understand the dudes being smaller. I can understand Paul George being a bit thinner. When you talk about Luka being bigger and stronger than everybody else, that is not applicable to Kawhi Leonard. He's not bigger and stronger than Kawhi Leonard. So what's the problem?
I want to answer that with a question to Kendrick. Perk, it seems to me that just 10 years ago, in your heyday, when you were in the middle of stalking championships, that you guys would insist to the coach, even Doc, I've got this guy. It wasn't an assignment. Everybody in that huddle, everybody in that gym on that team knew who could guard a guy, who needed to be on him, and the player did not wait for the coach to make that assignment. Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's what I'm expecting out of Kawhi Leonard, is to go and say, forget defensive schemes, I got him. But obviously, Luka Doncic has taken their confidence because, Mike, what he's been doing is he got the clip over his lap, and he's giving them a spanking with a leather belt. So if I'm Ty Lue, what I'm doing is I'm going out here tonight, Stephen A. and Mike, and I'm going to trap Luka. As soon as he cross half court, somebody else got to beat us. I'm going to trap him and go straight into a denial where he can't get the ball back.
Usually I would cut certain people short when they're speaking too much. But when I like what you're saying and there's so much substance to it, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm not usually associated with such things, particularly in the morning, but I'll take it right now. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.